Where I live, everybody, we got the Wellsville Mountains off in the distance. They've been under cloud coverage for the last little bit, and as the clouds receded and the sun set, this is the scene that presented itself before you. And just thought I'd capture this and, give everybody kind of, a little bit of insight as to the environment that I'm in and, kind of what the habitat is like outside, mountainous region. Starting to get pretty cold. Speaking of the cold, ended up going south over the weekend back to my hometown of LiVin, and I gotta take some of my own medicine here. I'm always talking about translational training in the gym, being able to take what you do in the gym and have it translate to real world applications. And everyone always gives me shit, especially my dad. He's always like, oh, you're in the gym doing all this, you should be able to do this, you know what I mean? So it's like I gotta live up to the standard, so to speak, and be able to say, all right, going to the gym isn't worthless, everybody, because I'm not chopping wood on the regular and I can still chop it, you know what I mean? So just at one of my buddy's houses here, Jeb's, and we're just chopping some wood. Nice to connect with people that I haven't seen in a long time, and I'm really blessed with being able to continue a lot of the relationships that I've had for the majority of my life. I'm kind of thankful to all my friends for that reason, just because we've all kind of been there for each other, through the ups and downs, through all this, and nice to know that we've continued to do that, up into this point in time in our lives, and hopefully it continues on. So here he comes entering into the scene. He's gonna show me how it's done now. If anybody wants to comment on this video, you gotta tell us what's the better stance here, folks. Jeb's got the staggered stance. I got the square stance, but he's splitting them pretty good. But he's like the real deal over here, folks. Lumberjack. You know what I mean? Getting an animal every year. Mountain men. That's what we're doing. We're out here living like man was meant to live, connecting with the earth. It's almost like we're aliens to the earth in this day and age. It's like we hardly ever touch it. There's so many intermediary steps between everything, that the earth is about and us. So every once in a while, it's just nice to kind of go back and just, do some things like in a different way. Like, yeah, we could be using chainsaws, but it's so loud and noisy and it's just unaesthetic, There's something about doing things the old-fashioned way, folks, that just really allows you to experience the moment. And yeah, so that's pretty much been my weekend. And earlier I showed you the Wellsville Mountains, which separate Cache Valley from Brigham City. And this is the other end of the valley over here. We're looking at the other mountains on the opposing side of the valley. So there you have it. That's where I live. That's a little bit of a taste into my life. Got to see some of my friends and some of the activities that we participate in, you know what I mean? It's like a soothing time to just sit and chop wood with a buddy and just talk about life.